Hey everyone, welcome to Tensiverse. This is the first video on this channel, and today I want to show you guys a way to use GPT-4 and even generate images with OpenAI's Dalle-3 for free. I don't see a lot of people talking about this, but you have this website called coz.com. Today I'm going to give you guys like a step-to-step guide to set everything up. Anyone with an email can do this, so I just like really register. It's like totally free. And just to quickly show you guys, it is GPT-4. I'm just going to quickly type GPT. Okay, so I'm just going to click any of these, like for example, this one. And as you can see on the model side, it is using GPT-4-Turbo. So let me just like click this. And now as you can see, it is generating the story and we haven't paid a single cent yet. And we're using GPT-4-Turbo. Now, I know some of you guys want to use this for your own purpose because like, okay, we're not going to be generating dungeon stories or whatever. So what you want to do is you want to click create bot and just do whatever you want, I guess. It's like test. And then we can just confirm this. It's going to take a little bit to create, but usually, yep, you'll be able to select any model you want. They have a GPT 3.5, GPT-4, and GPT-4-Turbo. I'm just going to select the best one, so which is the GPT-4-Turbo. And just to test it out, I'm going to ask it to write me the Python code for Snake Game. I'm actually going to speed this up, but I'm also trying to test if this is actually GPT-4 and not that they just slapped on a fake GPT-4 logo right here and in real time they're actually using some other, model that is actually worse. So usually GPT-4 doesn't fail this test. So I'm just like trying to see if this is actually indeed GPT-4, and we're going to have it generate the code. Once it is finished, I'm going to actually run it. Okay, it seems like it has finished generating. I'm just going to copy the code. All right, I'm just going to create a snake.py right here. We're going to like run this. By the way, guys, it is all free. I haven't paid a single cent yet. So like, I'm just going to like really try the code out. And let me see if it works. Okay. Let me try. Okay, the only thing is that it's really fast. And it doesn't have a score, but besides that, this is actually very smooth and it actually is running. So I feel like it is probably GPT-4, that they're not lying on that. And we can press something to start again. Okay, so now that we know it is actually GPT-4, I know there's a lot of things to cover right here. We're going to get back to what each of these mean. Right now, I want to show you guys how to use the Dalle-3. So we actually have a variety of choices for free image generation. You just need to go to this category called image based. And for example, right here, we're gonna use the logo generator, whatever this is called, logo creator. And I'm just gonna answer it a few questions so it understands what exactly I want. And let's see how things come out. I'll just go with A. So apparently we are creating a logo for the coffee shop. This is logo creator, after all. And again, it doesn't even ask you for a phone number. As long as you have an email, you can just sign up for this website. So apparently I asked it to generate 9. Oh, wow. Okay, so I guess indeed that is 9. Okay, interesting. And I guess I can even download this image. Okay, we're going to open it, but it's on my second screen. So yeah, okay, this is actually very decent quality. And I guess there's like really no limit, and there are like so many other bots. Back to the custom bot area. So essentially, this website has a lot of custom built-in plugins that not only allow you to use GPT-4 for free, but it also gives additional functionalities such as web browsing, etc. And I believe the Google web search is like the most popular right now, so we're just like add it to our bot right here. I feel like a lot of you are probably aware of the recently released Llama 3 model. You have a article right here that talks about the benchmarks and everything, and I don't want to read all this. So I'm just like gonna copy this. I'm gonna say summarize this article. Okay, let me see. Okay, so for as someone who actually read whatever's on this website, this is pretty accurate. And I guess there really isn't much content on just the first page. So I'm just like trying to demonstrate that it actually works. The next one is workflows. Now, I would say that this one is a little more complicated, but then sometimes it really could make the process a lot easier if you know what you're doing. So let's say I want to do enhanced search right here. I'm just going to duplicate this. So you have a workflow. So pretty much this is, so I didn't make this. I'm just gonna like try to, oh, it is actually in a different language. So they first take the input and then it goes to this other model, the LLM1 pretty much. Then it puts it to the Google web search and then it puts it into code. And then it goes back to another LLM and then it gives you a final output. I know this is like a little bit complicated, but I'm just like kind of showing you what this is capable of, and you can build your own blocks. Like you can make it to have whatever custom workflow you want. But yeah, I'm not an expert at this, so I can't really get into the like absolute details, but I guess with a little bit of digging, you guys are probably like know how to like really use this. And the next one is like memory. They have knowledge. I guess this is really like talking to your own documents and things like that. And similar to what we did earlier, web search, except we provided them with link afterwards. So like for knowledge, let's say we just do create knowledge, llama 3, and then we'll just confirm. And then we'll add a unit. So we can have like anything we want, like a text format, online data, Notion, Google Doc, any of these. Okay, so I have a PDF right here. This is basically the transcription of my college class. I know it's a little bit funny, but we'll actually like try testing this out. So I'm gonna load this document and then I'm gonna click next segmentation. I'm just gonna put automatic and then I'll just start processing it. Okay, I guess it just finished processing. And now I'm gonna like rename this to my lecture transcription. Confirm. Now I'm gonna go back to my bot and I'm gonna add the lecture transcription. Now just not to confuse with the other function, we're gonna actually remove this. Okay, but first in the knowledge setting, we actually have a lot of search strategy because obviously we cannot fit that much content all at the same time in a single prompt. So I'm just gonna like use semantic search, even though I don't really know the metrics of how like it works in specific. But we'll just try to find something from this lecture. I'm just gonna like go to some random part, neuroimaging. We'll just like search for this. Let me just, what did the lecture talk about regarding non-invasive neuroimaging? So I'm just gonna like say this. So it is searching from the document that I provided. And let me see. It discussed the introduction, development of non-invasive neuroimaging. That is actually accurate. That was actually what was talked about in the lecture. So yeah, this is like actually super helpful when you're like chatting with your own documents. Now, as for the variable, I'm not really gonna get into the specifics because I don't really see this as very helpful. It's pretty much just like an additional memory setting, similar to like knowledge, but it's for a variable. Like you give it a name and then a default value description, and then it's gonna be able to like recall this. They have like a little description right here. And you even have like a database right here. This is definitely for something that is like more advanced. I don't think that the average people are really gonna be using this, but if you are like a programmer, you should probably look into the database. You know how to like link it up with one of your actual database, or you can like create your own. And it's gonna be able to just parse the information from the database. And long-term memory, basically, if you have this enabled, it pretty much summarizes like all of the previous conversation with its own GPT power into like a few sentences. And in the next or in the future interactions, it's gonna put a summary as part of the prompt. So it's able to kind of remember what you guys were talking about. And in the filebox function, what this does is basically helps you manage your files that was sent in the conversation better. Now, this is similar to how ChatGPT-4 works. In this website, you're also able to send your own files. Oh yeah, I just sent like something random right here. It pretty much just like adds some additional functions. And finally, we have some advanced features. And the first one is triggers. Pretty much what it does, just like you can create scheduled triggers based on the time zone while chatting with a bot. So like you can do send news at 8 a.m. every morning. We can create scheduled triggers. And I guess some people might find it really useful, but I'm not really gonna like be using this. Okay, so next up we have something called opening dialogue. So I don't think this is like super complicated. So I'll just like say hello right here. So the bot, it kind of just automatically adds a conversation, like how the bot kind of greets you. That's like the opening text. And then you have like an opening question. So this is more for people who are like trying to design their own bot. And then you have like the auto suggestion. I don't really need to like get into this. So I'll just say like, how are you? And then it's gonna like reply. You guys have seen this in the whole video. So like right here, as you guys can see, these are the 3 auto suggestions. That's pretty much what that is. If you turn this off, it's no longer gonna generate these. And next up, finally, we have the voices. So this, I find it a little bit annoying, but for some of you who want to have the response, to be kind of read out by a text-to-speech AI, this is like you can select the voice.
Howdy, I'm planning a vacation.
Hello, friend.
So yeah, you guys kind of get it. I'll just put Sophie. I'm gonna confirm. Oh, actually, it's not automatic. You have to like click this thing.
Of course, I'm glad to chat with you. Is there anything in particular?
So yeah, you guys kind of get it. So that's basically kind of the overall functionality of how like this whole website works. You can like click publish and you'll have like whatever this is. So yeah, it's more for like if you guys are like really interested. But for me, it's like, hey, this is free GPT-4. I'll just like use whatever other people made. You have a lot of category right here. You can just like really find whichever one you want. Before I end the video, I did a little bit of research. I don't know exactly how it works. Apparently they paid for the APIs. So this is fully legal because whoever made the website, they're paying for the GPT-4 API. Since I'm not like sponsored by this website, I'm just gonna like really say my concern right here. They probably will collect all the data, all your conversations. Usually when things are free, something is probably going on behind the scene. That's just what I'm speculating, but I'm not exactly sure. So I would definitely not recommend you sending any sensitive or like personal information in this website, but just use it as a general purpose free GPT-4 website. So yeah, I've linked this down below in the description. I just really started out on this channel. And if you guys have any question for me, let me know in the comment section. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Peace out.